Hello, Axie Nation. Getting banned from Axie Infinity is the absolute worst thing that could happen to you. This will effectively make all of your Axies worthless, as you will no longer be able to play, breed, or sell with any of the Axies if you get banned. It is very important to understand Axie Infinity's updated terms of service, both as a player and as a manager, because from now on, even managers and their accounts can get banned if their scholars participate in a bannable offense and get banned themselves. With that being said, let's take the rules that could get you banned. The golden rule to not getting banned is do not abuse the system. Axie Infinity is built to give everyone a fair opportunity to both play and earn money. So if you found an exploit within the game that helps you more than it would another player, stop and think to yourself, is this fair? And if it's not, stop doing this. You should use this as your guiding principle going forward. And the reason why I say this is because there are some exploits that are not specifically listed in their terms of service. Axie Infinity doesn't have to list all of the bannable offenses. They can ban at their own discretion at any time. Now let's take a look at the rules that are stated explicit. Rule number 1. Minors are not allowed to play or have an account. So anyone under the age of 18 is not legally allowed to own or play on an account. Rule number 2. No non-humans are allowed. Now, I know this sounds a little bit funny, but basically what it means is you're not allowed to use bots and scripts to cheat the system or earn more SLP than you should. Now, there are a few exceptions to these rules, and I'll go through them in detail. But the main idea is they want to stop people from creating bot farms and earning more than their daily amount of SLP. The exceptions to this rule are scholarship management tools like Axie.beer, which helps you manage your scholarship accounts. Public tools and bots that facilitate transparency and analysis like Axie.tech's pricing calculator. Breeding scripts that help with breeding, except if there's a breeding event. Now, Axie Infinity said that they will announce any breeding events 1 week prior on their Discord and on their Twitter. So during these events, you're not allowed to use any scripts to do your breeding, and you'll have to do them manually. Basically, the reason why these bots and scripts are not taken as a bannable offense is because they are for the good of the community, and it's not allowing someone to earn more SLP than they should in one day. Rule number 3. No multi-accounting. Players can only play on one account during a 24-hour period. This is basically put in place to stop people from owning multiple accounts and earning more than their daily SLP once. So if you have 2 different accounts, maybe one for a scholar, make sure not to have played on your main account 24 hours before you even try to play on your scholar's account. You can give your scholar account to someone else to play with, even if it is within the 24 hours, but just don't play on it yourself. Now, I know this is very scary, and I know a lot of people are scared of bans. So let's take a look at a few examples that you might think is multi-accounting, but is actually very much allowed and is very safe. An unlimited amount of people can connect on the same Wi-Fi or play in the same home if they have different accounts and different devices that they play on. Sky Mavis and Axie Infinity have a way to determine if it is you playing on multiple accounts or if there are multiple people playing. So don't worry about that. You and your family or you and your friends staying in one home are safe to play. It is perfectly fine to play with the same account on different devices. So you can play on your laptop and on your mobile phone with the same account. Just don't play on it at the same time. You will get logged out. Now, it is okay to share your account with someone else to play with, even if they're halfway across the world. But just be very careful if that other person has their own account, that they waited 24 hours before playing on your account. Otherwise, you both will get banned. Now, here is a new rule in Axie Infinity's updated terms of service for multi-accounting, and it's about energy manipulation. Basically, the idea is you cannot gift your Axies to someone else to push them to the new energy threshold. So suppose you have 20 energy to play with in a day, and your friend gives you 7 more Axies, so you can play with 40 energy. That is not allowed. The same is applicable if you have 3 Axies in one account to play with them and then donate or gift those Axies to someone else in a different account. They can't play with those Axies. This is a bannable offense. Server maintenance. Every now and then, Axie will undergo a server maintenance in which they will tell you not to log into the game for the next, let's say, 30 minutes. Do not change the clock on your device to a different time to avoid maintenance. Sky Mavis will ban you for this. Rule 7, also a very new rule. If your scholars mess up, your account can get banned as well. So be sure your scholars know exactly what they can get banned for by sharing this video with them. Something to note, I know a few people are using VPNs to play Axie Infinity. So far it seems that this is allowed as long as you don't change your time or anything like that. Now there are a bunch of other prohibited activities in their terms of service. I'll leave a link in the description, but most of them will not be applicable to you because they mostly talk about hacking. Sky Mavis really has a zero tolerance for these kind of activities, and I must say I truly applaud them for it. They are trying their utmost best to protect the economy and the game by banning people who commit these offenses, because what they are doing is slowing down the game for the rest of us to play, or they're manipulating the economy, in which case you could actually lose some money. So just remember the golden rule. If you think you found an exploit to the system, do not use it. You can and will get banned for this. So everyone, just do your part, be fair, and enjoy the game. Axie Explained out.